biggest thing you think you got out of today after what you did at the combine?
I think today was real football. That's what we like to do. This was way more fun than the combine, to be honest, because it's real applicable things. Not that the combine isn't, but that was the sole focus today for me. Was coming out and playing ball and playing hard, and that's what I was able to do. I feel good with how things went, so I think I'm in a good place.
You think this helped you?
I think so. I think being able to work with coaches, and then after the first or second rep, them giving me a pointer and then me being able to adjust it, I got some good feedback after my second or third rep of each drill. So I think that was one of the big things that you can improve your stock on a day like today.
Are you at the point where you have a short list of teams that are either considering you or where you would like to go or are hopeful of going?
I do not, in terms of I think I might go to these 5 teams. I don't have a good sense of which teams are really, I guess, in love with me or whatever, however you want to say that in that regard. But I think I have a good idea of what teams need tackles, and a lot of teams do. So I think I'm in a good spot and hopefully get picked as high as possible.
Have you had any talk to the Steelers or anything?
I have. I've talked to Coach Munchak, and I met with Kevin Colbert before I declared. Just kind of get his thoughts on the whole process. And he was really good. And it wasn't necessarily about me or what I need to work on, but it was more about kind of what the whole process is like and how to handle it. So I'm really thankful for that. Every day I'm seeing somebody popping in and out of the office, so it's good.
What you did have set up?
I know I have a couple team visits scheduled, and then I have a couple private workouts. Today I'm meeting with the New York Giants offensive line coach in the facility in about 5 minutes. So after that, there's just things on my calendar. I don't know for sure. I can grab my phone and probably tell you a little bit later, but there's a good bit on the schedule.
What's more nerve-wracking, the physical part or sitting in an actual sort of job interview type situation?
Yeah, I think, to be honest, the physical part, because I want to do my best, and there's certain things that technically you want to do well. So being able to do those things technically well, I'm prepared to do those. In an interview, I'm just being myself, answering the questions honestly, and if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. So being myself is easy. Giving teams who I am, talking about my family and where I come from, that's all good. But out here, I'm more amped up or jittery than I am in any meeting. But that's the same with any game. So.
You mentioned go ahead, Joe. After what you did at the combine, you put up some good numbers and everything. Did you think at all about taking it easy, or did you want to try to build upon it?
Absolutely not. I was expecting this to be a little bit more gruesome. Last year I actually filmed Adam Bismawadi's pro day workout, and I watched the entire thing last night, and it was way longer than this. I think partially because there was only 2 guys working out. I think Dorian Johnson had gotten banged up, so there was only 2 of them. So I was really ready for the ringer, but was able to put some good things on in these drills.
You mentioned the uncertainty. How do you explain the excitement of in a month from now you're going to be a pro football player,
right,
asked to come in and make a difference?
Right, yeah. And I think that's something that kind of a lot of people overlook in this process that I certainly have tried to avoid. Everybody gets caught up in the whole training process and the combine and the pro day. But at the same time, this is an off season that I have to prepare for the 2018 football season. So that's been the most important thing in my mind. And being able to change my game and adjust my game to what it's going to take to be successful at the next level.
What was the weigh-in today?
The weigh-in was 296.8.
Does it feel like a job yet?
No. I mean, I don't think, if it feels this way the rest of my life, I don't feel like I'll ever work as long as I'm playing. So this is fun. This is cool. I get to play football. Yeah, I mean, it's less of a job than college. I don't have to go to night class for 3.5 hours tonight. But other than that, no, this is cool. This is cool. I get to go talk ball and play ball.
You're going to go from being a poor college student to a kid that's, assuming you have a pretty good salary, first job out of college. Do you find yourself sort of thinking, spending any of that in your brain, spending any of that money?
Yeah. A couple people have asked me that, and my answer's been like, I have no idea. Like, I know maybe I'm different from other people, but just I've never been at a point where I was struggling, and I've never been at a point where I had excess money. So I've always just had what I've had, and that was it. So I haven't really thought about it, to be honest. Maybe that'll be something I think about after the first during the first off season. I'm probably think about that.
Do you get the impression or feel like the Steelers might be interested in you?
I'm not sure. I'm meeting with them later this week. I'm going to sit down with Coach Munchak, and we're going to go through some film and meet. I'm not sure, to be honest. Other than that, I don't know. I hope so. That'd be sweet. Stay in the same parking lot. I know James loves it, so it'd be awesome if they were to pick me. And I have a lot of respect for the organization, so that'd be sweet. But I don't know anything other than I met with them at the Senior Bowl and Combine.